Be me, 38, here to gloat about karma being real. I have a nice house, paid off truck, lawn mower that works, still got PTSD from my dad's mower. Life's good, but rewind and it looked a lot different. Back then, married to Jane. She was 35 when we split. Together for nearly a decade, married for 6. At first it was great. We met at a friend's camping trip. She couldn't set up a tent, but talked about astrology for 2 hours. Should have been a red flag. But I was 27 and dumb. Well, to be fair, 27 is old enough to know better. She had a marketing job. I worked long hours at a small garage. She quit her job as it was draining her. I thought no problem. Everyone needs a break at some point. But the break lasted too long. She ended up cheating on me. It boiled down to her having too much time. I didn't have enough time. I rebuild my life slowly. New house, pain fades. Jane packs up her life, sells her car, moves to Bali, literally the place she used to daydream about, with a photo of her standing in front of a rice field, looking like a sad travel blogger. I just scroll past it while trying to focus on setting myself up in the future. 6 months later, I start dating one of her old friends, Erica. Wasn't planned, wasn't scandalous. Jane's already halfway across the world doing yoga with guys named Orion. Erica knew about everything and actually called Jane's actions gross. Relationship just sort of clicked. Peaceful, normal, no drama. Only issue, mutual friend Marika, the group's human notification system. She's friends with everyone, which means she tells everyone's business. Pretends to be neutral, but you can tell she's gossiping both ways. Still talks to Jane regularly. Now she's hanging out with Erica too. Every time Marika visits, I feel like my living room's being bugged for updates. Marika talks bad about my ex-wife, but I know she talks bad about me to my ex-wife. About a year later, Jane comes back from Bali. Turns out finding herself didn't include finding stable income. Drags Marika to a bar downtown. Apparently she expected to walk in and have men buying her drinks immediately, like it's still 2012. Marika later tells my girlfriend Erica everything. Says Jane got frustrated because guys weren't approaching her. One even mistook her for a mom. Men just don't have balls anymore. They just have internet now and know what red flags look like. Plus everyone has gone through the cancel culture era. Over the next few months, Jane tries to date again, hooks up with a 24-year-old, falls in love with him and gets her heart broken, then hooks up with another guy, mid-20s bartender, calls Marika crying the next day. Apparently Jane said she felt disrespected and used. Yeah, that's what happens when you fall in love with people a decade younger than you. Life's good for me now though. Nice house, backyard, fire pit. Boss's business is doing great and I get a slice for being loyal. Something my ex wouldn't understand. Anyway, Erica and I are home watching TV. One night around 7, I notice headlights slowly pass my house. I don't recognize the car, but it felt like time slowed down. I just saw Jane's face going past slowly. Peek out window, see her staring down the driveway. Doesn't get out, just drives off. Marika confirms it later, like the world's worst news reporter. Yeah, she said she just wanted to see how you were doing. Little more time goes by. Men her age aren't chasing. Younger guys aren't staying. She's getting desperate, still going to bars. Then Marika drops the biggest bomb yet. Jane started hooking up with a lot of guys from the bar, told them she was on birth control. She wasn't. Ends up pregnant. Hooked up with 3 different guys in the same month. None of them wanted kids or a relationship, obviously. She doesn't know which ones it is. One of them has already blocked her on Instagram. The next 9 months are a crazy show. Honestly, the most shocking part was her getting pregnant being around 40. All 3 ended up getting paternity tests. 28-year-old turned out to be the dad. He refuses to be involved, just pays court-ordered child support and moved away. Jane's back on Facebook, posting about the miracle of motherhood. Now her whole identity is being a single mother, complaining about the deadbeat dad, the one she tried to trap. I still have my mole feeding us information. I often smile while lying in bed, thinking about how terribly my ex-wife's life turned out. I do feel bad for the kid though, the 28-year-old kid and the newborn kid. Anyone else got better story of the downfall of their ex?